Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. Mike the Muppet Modeler here, and before we get going I'd like to say a massive thank you to all my subscribers, new and existing. Without you guys the channel wouldn't be where it is, which is just over 1700 subscribers at the moment, which is absolutely amazing. Thank you very much. As you can see on the bench is the track, or one of the tracks for the Panther. There's the other one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little how I do it video. For the channel. Don't know if I'm going to be using any of these, so, but I'm going to be starting off with MIG Ammo's Dark Tracks, which is 0035, I think. I'll put my windows on, I'll be able to see it properly, won't I? Yep, 0035. I'll use some Vallejo's Flow Improver as well. And then afterwards I'm going to be using MIG Ammo's Dry Earth Tracks, but that will be once this is, the tracks are coated and dry. So the first stage is to paint the tracks with dark tracks. And as always, I will airbrush them without you guys seeing, so that you don't get the noise of the compressor. So I will complete this stage and then I'll come back and show you what it looks like. See you in a bit. I'll just show you a little bit of the airbrushing, guys. That looks good. What I'll do is I'm going to turn these round, hopefully. make sure I got it all both sides. So what I've done is I've put a few drops of airbrush thinner in, a few drops of airbrush flow improver, then the dark tracks, then we mix it all together. Wash the brush out. A little test. And off we go again. Looking good. I'll cut you there, guys, and I'll come back when it's all done. Right there, guys, I'll zoom you in a bit, so just so you can see. That's what they look like. Which I'm really pleased about. The way that's come out is pretty good. So once that's dry, we'll get ready for the next part. See you in a bit. Hi guys, welcome back to track weathering now. This is how I do it. Again, it might not necessarily be the right way, but it's how I do it. Now, as you can see, I've just started doing this, and to get to this, basically, let's start where you can see what I'm using is some Vallejo's Desert Dust Wash, which I've put in a little container, and then I'm using Vallejo's Desert Dust on top of dark yellow ochre. Basically what I do, like I say, this isn't a how-to because I'm not perfect, but what I do is I just paint on the wash. I only do a little bit at a time, pick out about 10 track lengths maybe, then I just dip my brush in the yellow ochre and paint that down. Getting close to the end on this build now, guys, so you may all breathe a nice sigh of relief. So I'm just basically, what I'm going to do is I'll show you how to do the tracks, or how I do the tracks, or am doing the tracks, and then I will pause you and I will carry on. So this is now the desert dust. I'm just dipping my brush in the wash and getting some of the desert dust on the brush. The tracks have had a clear coat, because obviously working with pigments and enamels, you don't want it I'm just sort of, I'm putting it on darker in some places, or heavier in some places, should I say, so that I get different effect. Don't want a universal effect on everything. And then you can use some of the bits that have fallen off. And then you get a track that looks like that until it dries. And then I'll repeat the process again. So I'm going to carry on doing that now, guys. And I'll pause you there and bring you back once the tracks are done, which is going to take me a while. So I shall see you in a bit. Bye for now. Alright, there you go, guys. I've started painting up the guide horns. I have 6 more sprues to go. So what I will do is I'll do one to show you, and then I'm going to end the video there. Unfortunately, the sides don't get hit, so once doing the front and the back, you've got to go and do both sides. And if you're wondering why I've changed the camera angle, I've done it hopefully just so that my big head doesn't keep getting in the way. Other side. And there we go. And the paint I'm using is MIG Ammo's 0035 Dark Tracks. So there you go then guys, that's 2 I've done now. And I'm going to leave the video there. And when in the next one, when you come back, we will be attaching the guide horns and weathering them in to the tracks and then fitting the tracks. Then that will be the lower hull done, completed, finished pretty much. Maybe a little bit of weathering to do on the wheels as well. But other than that, hope you've enjoyed this video. Please hit the like button if you've watched it or even watched a little bit, and leave a comment and subscribe if you haven't already. So thank you very much, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.